Campy, quirky, kitschy, and everything sweet, these were the ingredients chosen to create the most unique girl group to ever exist. Among the various unit groups that operate independently from their main group, Orange Caramel stands out as the most successful. Whether for the good or the bad, their achievements have led to discussion about whether they outshine their original group, After School. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories, and if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. Let's embark on a nostalgic journey, exploring their flashy costumes, unconventional themes, and unraveling how Orange Caramel's distinctive musical approach propelled them beyond their parent group in terms of popularity. But before we dive into the sugary sweet history of Orange Caramel, we must first visit their humble beginnings. The early 2010s marked a pivotal moment in the evolution of K-pop. During this period, we witnessed a shift from emotionally charged R&B ballads and excessively sweet bubblegum pop tunes to the emergence of heavily auto-tuned EDM dance tracks. Leading this transformation was After School, a fresh girl group under the emerging Pledis Entertainment. They were bold, they were daring, they were fierce, they were sexy. Their debut effortlessly radiated a distinctive charm and self-assuredness that set them apart from other girl groups, heralding a new era where genuine sex appeal took center stage. Boasting irresistible hooks and breathtaking performances, After School maintained their hold on the Korean audience with a series of chart toppers, including Diva, Because of You, and Bang. Each comeback represented a distinct production, demanding unwavering commitment to their artistic craftsmanship. Following the release of Bang, Pledis announced After School would be debuting their first subunit, the sweet sensation, Orange Caramel. In tandem, they introduced the members of this unit, Nana, Reina, and Lizzie. This trio was carefully selected to represent a new and distinct side of After School. In contrast to the original group's bold, daring, and temptatious appeal, Orange Caramel embraced a more cute and youthful image. This transformation was somewhat ironic, considering that After School was initially formed to counter this very concept. However, between the latter half of 2009 and the early months of 2010, the K-pop landscape witnessed a shift away from the cute and bubbly aesthetic towards what is now known as girl crush. This style embodied a tough, sexy, and cool girl aesthetic, coupled with female empowerment and trendy fashion-forward attire. Akin to groups like 21, Brown Eyed Girls, and 4 Minute, Pledis artists were not ones to follow trends, more so, the trendsetters. Now that the pendulum had swung entirely in the opposite direction, it was time to adapt and cater to a fresh audience. Orange Caramel epitomized what many non-K-pop fans envision K-pop to be. They weren't your typical cute, pastel-clad group. They transcended that mold. They were wacky, childish, eclectic, and completely bizarre, all in the best way possible. This trio was carefully chosen to explore a concept and connect with the demographic that After School hadn't fully tapped into. While After School represented the cool older sister away at college, Orange Caramel embodied the role of the younger sibling, lively, vibrant, and slightly mischievous. The essence of Orange Caramel revolved around candy culture, a world of cuteness, eccentricity, and vivid colors, reminiscent of a romantic comic with a sprinkle of innocence and quirkiness. As the youngest members of After School, they injected a youthful energy that beautifully complemented their newfound concept. Reina's exceptional vocal prowess, Nana's mesmerizing charm, and Lizzie's comedic personality all blended together to brew up this magical potion that could captivate anyone lucky enough to catch a glimpse. The anticipation surrounding Orange Caramel was significantly heightened, primarily due to the star power of After School, and also thanks to Lizzie, who had made a name for herself beyond the group through her appearances in variety shows and sitcoms. Fast forward to June 16, 2010, Orange Caramel transported their audience to a whimsical Candyland universe with their debut track, Magic Girl. Orange Caramel allowed their inner child to shine through, using the video as a playful dress-up game, complete with the paper dollhouse backdrop, eccentric over-the-top accessories, and fluffy, frilly princess dresses that I would have loved to dress up in when I was 5. And who couldn't forget the iconic pink polka dot outfits and Nana's oversized ribbon that tied the whole look together? For Reina, Nana, and Lizzie, transitioning into Orange Caramel was no walk in the park. Their biggest challenge was adopting cute facial expressions, as they had been trained to exude sexiness and fierceness since their debut, which was the complete opposite. The members revealed that they spent hours practicing their facial expressions in front of the mirror to perfect their newfound cute charm. Rena candidly revealed to T News, "When I first heard about the concept of orange caramel, I was taken aback. To be honest, I felt bewildered and shocked. I never anticipated that we would embrace such a concept, and it wasn't a style I initially favored, but still, with practice, I began to get excited and addicted to it. With time, I began to like it and enjoy it. It was fun to show others and have them shocked to know that after school can do such a concept."
대중들이 좋다고 해주니까 어느 순간 저도 이게 좋아진 거예요. 그래서 2집부터는 정말 누구보다 열심히 했어요. 제가 제일 열심히 표정하고.
Besides honing their new personas, the fairy tale-inspired costumes presented a significant pink-hued obstacle they had to overcome. Upon first encountering the pink polka dot outfits, Reina compared them to gift wrapping paper.
선물 포장지 있죠. 별이 붙어있는 선물 포장지를 잘라서 만든 것 같은 옷인 거예요. 리본을 막 이따만하게 입고. 그래서 이걸 내가 이걸 입어요? 와, 약간 이런 느낌.
Magic Girl doesn't follow your average K-pop sound. When you first hear it, the initial reaction of many fans is to scream, J-pop. It also didn't help that the song seemed to be plucked directly from a Magical Girl series, invoking images of Cardcaptor Sakura or Sailor Moon. The track was a mid-tempo dance number that skillfully blended 1980s retro pop with trot, featuring stylistic piano keys and lively beats. To align with the cheerful tone, the members delivered their vocals in a distinctively high-pitched Aegyo style, perfectly complementing this J-pop style. As for the lyrics, they leave a sugary sweet taste in your mouth. It's a charming song that captures the magic of new love, where the other person seems to have an uncanny ability to make the singer's heart flutter with just the right words and gestures. In the end, they're enchanted and ready to embrace that love that's come their way, singing a sweet melody to call their special someone closer and whisper those 3 magic words. The initial reaction to Orange Caramel's groundbreaking transformation was predominantly negative. Comments such as, quote, "the death of K-pop," "preschool idols," and "a waste of talent" consistently filled the comment section of their music videos. And yet, their debut single Magic Girl proved to be a resounding success. Following their initial live performances, Orange Caramel's popularity skyrocketed. Netizens were taken aback by the girls' stage presence, adorned in such costumes that introduced a charm never before witnessed on stage. Their website experienced a significant surge in traffic, to the extent that their servers struggled to keep up. It was due to their distinctive approach to the cute concept that Orange Caramel attracted a diverse and wide-ranging fan base. From elementary school students to grandparents, the Korean public was well-versed in the lyrics of Magic Girl. The online entertainment site UFO Town reported the cartoon-inspired concept gained immense popularity, especially among elementary school students, to the extent that Orange Caramel earned the endearing nickname Elementary School President. Their choreography and costumes, featuring those iconic oversized bows, achieved legendary status. The concept was so captivating that it became a prime source for parody material. Even their groupmates from after school joined in on the fun. The Magic Girl phenomenon had effectively swept the nation, one flamboyant princess costume at a time. However, despite Orange Caramel's seemingly smooth journey to newfound success, they encountered a minor hiccup along the way. While many listeners picked up on the evident J-pop influence in Magic Girl, some key netizens paid closer attention and pointed out the song bore a striking resemblance to the J-pop group Cute's Hare no Platinum Dori. Track is slightly slower than Magic Girl, but they do share a few similar melodies. Several netizens raised allegations of plagiarism, and while I do find them to sound quite similar, I'll leave that judgment up to you. Magic Girl undeniably radiates a B-grade sentiment, and although their concept was indeed whimsical and childlike, it held significance in the industry. Through their bubbly tunes and quirky fashion, Orange Caramel managed to open up a new path for girl groups, departing from the worn-out and predictable concepts. Pledis recognized the untapped market and made the daring move to explore it, ultimately forging their own unique identity in the process. Before the year drew to a close, Orange Caramel returned to fuel their fans' imagination with Aing from their second mini-album. The lyrics express a sense of obsession and infatuation, with the members wanting to be the sole focus of their loved one's affection. The playful and catchy nature of the lyrics add a sense of lightheartedness to the overall message of infatuation and romantic desire. While the public initially believed that their youthful concept was reserved for their debut, Orange Caramel once again surprised everyone by embracing their whimsical candy culture concept, managing to outdo themselves in terms of cuteness. For this comeback, Orange Caramel drew inspiration from beloved storybook characters like Little Red Riding Hood, Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, and Snow White. The members portrayed witches who disguised themselves as these characters and seamlessly transitioned between stories, all while a young girl, played by Kristen Xion, read to herself bedtime stories. Although I appreciated the music video's creative backdrops and the song itself to a certain extent, the cheap Party City costumes and subpar CGI occasionally proved to be an eyesore. In their live performances, they continue to don popular fairy tale character outfits, using their stages as an entertaining game of dress-up. Aing undeniably falls into the category of a shoujo anime theme song. It's a lively track that utilizes dramatic fairy tale strings and chimes to evoke a sense of adventure. The members also continue to employ those somewhat cringe-inducing, high-pitched, and nasally voices. While it does align with the overall concept, you can hear the members grappling to deliver their lines, which became more pronounced during their live performances. Even the group's main vocalist, Reina, encountered challenges reaching the high notes. During the first two singles, Orange Caramel was still in the process of discovering their identity. However, it wasn't until the One Asia project that they found a harmonious and vibrant medium. Returning to captivate the public, the Aegyo Trio unveiled their inaugural single in the One Asia project. This project was centered around releasing singles inspired by diverse Asian cities, with the goal of using music to unite Asia and transcend cultural boundaries, all while infusing the distinctive Orange Caramel twist. For this project's debut, Orange Caramel drew inspiration from the lively nightlife of Bangkok. Additionally, there were two special cameo appearances in the music video. Strangely enough, when you delve into the lyrics, Bangkok City has nothing to do with the city itself. It actually revolves around the seduction of a man who is already in a relationship. Bangkok City is an exceptionally catchy electropop track that deserves its flowers. At the time of its release, it was the trio's most commercially successful single. However, as time passed, it became one of the less discussed title tracks, and it's a real shame, but I might be a little biased. What rendered this comeback noteworthy was Orange Caramel's seamless transition into a more mature image. This marked a harmonious fusion of Orange Caramel's candy culture concept with after-school's flirtatious allure. Their vibrant and flashy outfits, accessories, and hairstyles still screamed Orange Caramel, but their sound leaned closer to an after-school B-side. During the promotional period for Bangkok City, the Youth Protection Committee, under the Ministry of Gender Equality and Family, raised concerns about the content in the music video, citing scenes of harmful establishments that could negatively impact the youth. Pledis filed a lawsuit to contest this decision, asserting that the music video for Bangkok City did not promote or facilitate the involvement of youth in harmful businesses. Ultimately, Pledis emerged victorious in their effort to remove the unnecessary high rating. For the second and final installment in their One Asia project, Orange Caramel introduced Shanghai Romance. So I guess that's all of Asia covered then. In an interview with Soompi, Reina revealed that they had chosen Shanghai as the inspiration for this comeback because it is considered center of world culture. In contrast to the more subtle Thai concept in Bangkok City, Shanghai Romance took a bold and unapologetically tacky approach, treading that fine line between appreciation and potential offensiveness. Orange Caramel incorporated Chinese martial art moves into their choreography, adorned traditional-looking Chinese costumes, and even held up a dumpling cocktail. Their live performance costumes ventured even further by portraying various Chinese pop culture references. However, in contrast to the mixed reception received by Magic Girl, this comeback received an outpour of love and positive reviews. Shanghai Romance undoubtedly marked the moment when Orange Caramel solidified their unique identity, eventually evolving into the legendary group we recognize today. Interestingly, Shanghai Romance almost took an entirely different direction. The song was written by Heechul of Super Junior, who was a fan of the group and wrote the song as a gift. Initially titled London Boy, Heechul had to tweak some of the lyrics to align with the new concept. Shanghai Romance played a pivotal role in Orange Caramel's career, and it's intriguing to think how different the concept like London Boy might have fared. The One Asia project, though brief with only 2 singles, demonstrated Playtis's wealth of ideas for Orange Caramel and their potential for success. It's actually kind of regrettable that the group didn't further explore this concept. Lipstick exudes this familiar music style and quirkiness for which Orange Caramel had become renowned. It was yet another electropop dance track featuring a lively combination of saxophone and synthesizer sounds, setting a vibrant and exhilarating tone. It's a playful and infectious pop song, teasing the listeners with a multitude of expertly crafted hooks and an aura of delightful unpredictability. What made Orange Caramel unique was their ability to seamlessly blend unexpected musical styles with their whimsical trot-inspired approach to K-pop, and Lipstick was no exception. The chorus cleverly sampled the melody from The Streets of Cairo and gave it a fresh and contemporary twist. Maintaining their tradition of cheeky and clever lyrics, Orange Caramel used lipstick as a metaphor to convey the group's coy and flirtatious attitude towards an attractive man. They sought to leave a subtle yet unmistakable mark on the chosen man, much like an accidental lipstick smear on his collar. While the message was bold, it remained cleverly concealed behind the members' coyness. Despite the song being titled Lipstick, there's very little lipstick to be seen. The music video revolves around a prominent table tennis match. However, some viewers found the lack of set or storyline somewhat disappointing. Lipstick achieved considerable commercial success and marked the first instance when Orange Caramel emerged as a noteworthy presence in the K-pop landscape. Yet, it was their subsequent single that propelled the group into megastardom, leaving their original group After School in the shadows. When you hear the name Orange Caramel, more often than not, Catallena is the first that pops in your head. The song catapulted the group into legendary status thanks to the incredibly bizarre yet campy sushi-themed concept and the iconic and meme-worthy "ha" heard during their live performances. The song itself is an exhilarating fusion of pop, disco, and high-energy styles. It creatively samples the Punjabi wedding folk song Jutti Meri, even incorporating its chant into the chorus. Additionally, it draws inspiration from Ubershaw's Disco Deluxe. Catallena is a delightful blend of eccentricity and excitement. It serves as a prime example of what K-pop can achieve when it refuses to entirely conform to Western influences and instead integrate themselves into a distinctive Korean landscape. Once you become accustomed to its pseudo-exotic sound, it becomes utterly addictive and finds its way into your playlist. Rina, Nana, and Lizzie transform into stunning mermaids before being whimsically packaged as cheap sushi bites. But let me tell you, sushi never looks so good. The visuals take a comically strange turn as the trio become enamored with the chic octopus character named Catallena. Despite the octopus' lack of conventional beauty, her price tag and rarity makes her incredibly desirable, and the members often compare themselves to this more expensive catch, despite their own beauty as mermaids, or shrimp, salmon, and mackerel. The story reaches a turning point when the members enter a sushi restaurant and cease to represent the fish but play themselves. They chose the mackerel, salmon, and shrimp over the other options, making these seamlessly simple fish pieces suddenly appear more appealing. In the end, the video conveys a message of not comparing oneself to others, emphasizing that different people have different tastes and values. I like how the video takes a conventional storyline and breathes new life into it by placing it in a unique setting. While most of the public found the video's theme entertaining, KBS was a little enthusiastic. Although NBC and CBS deemed it a G-rated music video, KBS deemed Catallena unsuitable for public broadcast, citing the sushi theme as disrespectful to human life, particularly the scene featuring the members encased in plastic. The rating controversy sparked public dissent. Professor Jin Jong-kwon stated, "I thought the music video wasn't bad. The people claiming it makes light of human life are the real poison in today's society." Despite KBS's refusal to air the music video, the group continued to perform on the network's music show, Music Bank, and promote it on various other music shows. Besides the captivating storyline and theme, the group's outfits were a perfect blend of cute, wacky, and over the top. If they were edible, you could bet Orange Caramel would wear it as a costume. And who could forget the iconic and meme-worthy "Ha!" shouted by the members at the beginning of every performance. These screams, especially Nana's, transformed Catallena into a viral sensation and the group's most recognizable song. Compilations and memes were made, and even other groups joined in on the fun. Catallena has become a staple in the K-pop world and continues to be covered even nearly a decade after its release. Following the success of Catallena, the endearing trio garnered a devoted fan base, generating excitement and, for some, concern about whether they could surpass a song as iconic as Catallena. Approximately 5 months after their previous comeback, Orange Caramel made their return with My Copycat, adding another playful gem to their repertoire. The group maintained a level of consistency while their concept remained unparalleled in the K-pop scene. They don't shock, but it's incredibly hard to predict what they're going to do next. The only certainty with each Orange Caramel release is that it will be unforgettable and etch itself in your memory for days. In My Copycat, the girls took a lighthearted approach, incorporating a game like Where's Waldo or Spot the Difference. Viewers were challenged to spot the Orange Caramel members and identify differences between similar side-by-side shots. The song also revealed the captivating swing and jazz influences. The repetitive saxophone riffs and the exhilarating EDM elements infused in the song was an energetic quality, much like a sugar rush, and it had its way of warming its infectious melodies into your ears, whether you wanted it or not. In some of the live stages and even the music video, you could spot pre-debut Pristin and 17 members, adding to the fun. A few weeks after the release of My Copycat, Orange Caramel delighted fans with yet another music video, this time for their B-side track, Gangnam Avenue, a first for the group. The music video featured a straightforward and noticeably budget-conscious production. The overarching theme was Cinderella, and the fortunate Prince Charming in this tale was none other than comedian Cho Se-ho. As we know, My Copycat marked the final comeback for Orange Caramel, and the reason behind this decision remains shrouded in mystery. There is no clear explanation for the lack of promotions or continuing the subunit, leaving fans to speculate that the decline of Orange Caramel was due to Pledis Entertainment's neglect of the group. At the time, Orange Caramel stood as Pledis' most successful group, with the members of After School busy with solo endeavors, newest in a relative lull, and 17 yet to debut. Given their peak in popularity, one might wonder why the group's activity ceased. While My Copycat did not perform as strongly as their previous songs, a single that underperforms wouldn't typically lead to an indefinite hiatus. After about a year since their last release, the members were able to shed some light on the situation. Lizzie shared with Cold Show, explaining that Orange Caramel had been working on a comeback but decided to take a break. She added, Quote, Orange Caramel songs has to be strong to become a hit, so we are waiting. We released a song after Catallena, but it was weak and got buried. Rina, in an interview with Soompi, also mentioned that a comeback had been in the works, but faced repetitive delays. As time passed, the members aged, and Rina pondered whether the agency would find it challenging to market them with the same image. Subsequently, all the members of After School and Orange Caramel either departed from the agency or shifted their focus to solo pursuits. Rina embarked on her solo career in late 2014. She continued her journey as a solo artist up until her departure from Playtis Entertainment in 2019. In 2020, Rina participated in the MBN reality show Miss Back, which offered female idols who previously debuted in girl groups a chance to return to the stage. Rina is currently active on social media and has also ventured into streaming. Lizzie announced her departure from Playtis Entertainment on May 1st, 2018, due to her expiration of her contract. Just 9 days after this announcement, she signed with another entertainment agency. 2 months later, it was revealed that Lizzie would adopt a different stage name for her acting career, going as Pak Sua. Unfortunately for her, her acting journey was cut short when she was involved in a drunk driving accident. Thankfully, neither she nor the taxi driver she hit was seriously injured, but the incident did lead to a cancellation of her driver's license. In October 2021, Lizzie faced her first trial and was fined 15 million won, or a little over 2,000 USD. Since then, Lizzie has retreated from the public eye, but remains active on social media. As of today, Nana stands as the last remaining member of both After School and Orange Caramel. In 2019, she made a significant decision by renewing her contract with Playtis Entertainment. While one might assume that being the sole surviving member would pave the way for a flourishing solo career, Nana chose a different path, leaving her singing career behind to nurture an emerging acting career. Her dedication and talent have not gone unnoticed, earning her multiple awards for her exceptional work in the acting realm. While Orange Caramel has not officially disbanded, they haven't released new music since 2015. A reunion does seem unlikely, but we are left with a lasting legacy of catchy tunes and unforgettable outfits that will never be forgotten. One of the fascinating aspects of Orange Caramel's success is that they always appear to be an acquired taste. Yet they somehow manage to captivate the mainstream audience with their unique candy culture concept. It just goes to show that people can appreciate true originals regardless of the genre. Whether it's the Euro trend instrumentals or the storybook concepts, they all share the same core principles: an escape from reality and an emphasis on cheerful and upbeat music, and most importantly, an unwavering commitment to their distinctive style. This is what defines Orange Caramel and set them apart. Their songs have a sense of familiarity, like a warm embrace from an old friend, or like for myself, a trip back to your childhood. While the wacky and bizarre concept wasn't introduced by Orange Caramel, there's no doubt that they popularized it, inspiring more groups to explore this style. Groups like Crayon Pop, Six Bomb, and Co-ed School quickly followed suit. Some companies even emulated their formula to a T, creating subunits to tap into this market, like Crayon Pop Strawberry Milk, Oh My Girl's Banhana, and Rainbow's Rainbow Pixie. Many of these groups experimenting with the trend were sometimes seen as imitators, with the latter even being jokingly referred to as Rainbow Caramel by netizens. But why dislike a good thing? The years between 2012 and 2016 were a fun and carefree period in K-pop. It's no wonder that locals may think that this is what K-pop was, because, well, for a while it truly was. Orange Caramel's influence continued to be felt in the third generation of K-pop, with groups like Gugudan, Red Velvet, Kokosori, WJSN subunit Chocomi, and more recently, Billy and Young Pose. Kokosori and WJSN's Chocomi concepts closely mirrored Orange Caramel's, with their fun, wacky, and colorful approach, and they sang with the same exaggerated aegyo tone. While there were similarities, they still had their own unique identity, and to much surprise, Chocomi even covered Orange Caramel. Some netizens viewed these groups as mere copies and weren't thrilled about it. Even Lizzie chimed in on the matter in 2020 when she commented on WJSN's Chocomi's music video and concept for She posted a screenshot of their MV on her IG stories with the caption expressing support for the group. But some took it as a backhanded compliment or sarcasm. This led to articles and netizens' reactions prompting Lizzie to clarify that she genuinely meant to compliment and support them. The mixed reactions and discussions around new groups following in Orange Caramel's footsteps highlights the lasting impact the trio had on K-pop. Despite some skepticism and misunderstandings, the legacy they left behind continues to influence the industry. It's a testament to their enduring power of their unique style and innovative approach. In the comment section, feel free to share your favorite Orange Caramel track and suggest the next group you would like me to cover. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.